So I wanted to do a quick little bonus, I guess you can say, discussion video on episode 107, specifically the retirement of Roshi. So I watched the episode twice yesterday for Dragon Ball Super episode 107, and in my original review for the episode, I pointed out how I thought it was unusual that Vegeta was the one to tell Roshi to retire, because I interpreted that scene as Vegeta telling Roshi to retire from the martial arts. That's what I had thought, and I even compared it to the 22nd tournament when Roshi eliminated himself then and pretty much, was saying that Goku and Tenshinhan and these young fighters were the future. And that's how I interpreted the episode upon first viewing, how I interpreted that scene. But I was looking at the comment section in my episode 107 review, and a lot of you guys were commenting that I misinterpreted that scene, and that what was really going on was that because Roshi had become so exhausted from using the Mafuba twice, he was close to dying, and Vegeta was telling him, you need to retire and not die. But when he said retire, he didn't mean retire from martial arts, he meant retire from the tournament. So I watched the episode again for a third time, and you guys are absolutely correct. I completely misinterpreted that scene. It went way over my head. That's exactly what was going on. Like, when you see the episode again, and I really got to focus on the episode, I really got to pay extra attention upon this subsequent viewing, I saw that very same thing, where it wasn't that Vegeta was trying to be disrespectful to Roshi or saying that he wasn't tough enough. It was that Roshi was near death, and that's why he took the Senzu at the end, why he wanted him to take the Senzu. It all made sense, and I really am happy to have actually, rewatched the episode and picked up on that. And it just kind of goes to show that a lot of content creators, they think they know it all. And I've even been accused of being a know-it-all in the past, because I am kind of a smart ass. I'm not going to lie. I'm very sarcastic. But one thing about me is that I really do respect my audience. Like, I really do love everybody who watches my videos sincerely, and I listen to what they say. And I was looking at that, and I was like, they're right. Like, this is not, after I watched the episode again, I was like, this is not the way I originally interpreted it. But it's interesting how there are different interpretations of kind of the same story, which I think is a good thing. I think when you have people from all over the place, you have people from different parts of the world, you're going to interpret things differently. And I completely missed it. And now after watching it, you change my mind. It's true. Like, Vegeta just wanted Roshi to kind of survive because he was on his deathbed. 2 Mafubas. I mean, we've never really seen somebody perform 2 Mafubas back to back. We've never seen that before. So I thought that was very refreshing, and it actually made sense to me. And also, people were pointing out that I missed the whole thing with Beerus, having respect for Roshi. It's not that I missed it. I mean, I saw it in the episode. It's just that I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but I can certainly understand why it would be a big deal for some, because Beerus almost never shows that kind of humility. So, again, you guys are right. I should have pointed that out in my review. When I do these reviews, they're usually, done just from the perspective of things that I think are important, okay? I cover what I think is important, but just because I think something's important and something else is not as important does not necessarily mean that you agree with me every time, because there are some points that were brought up that you think are important that I missed. But I don't want to be the guy who goes in there and just recaps the entire episode scene by scene, because if I did that, like if I went that in depth, which I don't mind doing from time to time, but if I did it every week, they'd be hour-long reviews, Maybe not every week, but, it would be. I just didn't think it was that important, but looking back on it, it kind of is some development for Beerus, it really is. So, just want to do a quick update video, just something that I found interesting that, it hit me upon the third viewing of this episode. I usually never watch it a third time, but, well, okay, I didn't watch it 3 times. I watched it twice, then I watched that last, 5-6 minutes again the third time, so I didn't watch the whole episode again, but I did rewatch it, and yeah, this is not necessarily Roshi's retirement. In fact, it probably won't be. And now that I look back on it, I'll be honest, I thought that was a great way to get the character out. I completely changed my mind about it. In my review, I was criticizing it, saying, oh man, it could have been better. But no, I feel like this was a very effective way of having Roshi go out. 2 Mafubas, he saved Vegeta. I liked the episode more. I really did like the episode more upon third viewing. Well, 2.5. And I look forward to episode 108. I hope we get more stuff like that. I really do. So anyways, thank you guys as always. Don't ever think that you are not appreciated by me or that I don't read what you say, because I do tend to read as many comments as I can as time permits. And a lot of you were right. I mean, you're right. And that's pretty much the truth. So I just want to set the record straight. And for those of you who, didn't see that in the episode, watch it again, because it's true. Like, it wasn't Roshi's retirement from fighting, just from this tournament, because the dude was done. You know what I mean? He was done. Anyways, I hope y'all have a great day, and remember to take care of yourself and each other.